is the first of 3 playoff races. Start here at Mount Pocono. Here's your starting order. Coming off of turn 3, Schumacher on the top lane, Jeremy Clarkson on the bottom lane. All of the top 10 drivers are in the playoffs. We'll get to see who has a shot at winning a championship down in Miami. As the first race of the playoffs start here at Mount Pocono as the green flag flies. Who will tame the tricky triangle here in the mountains of Pocono? Multiple drivers in the series are from Pennsylvania are looking to win at their home track. EDP sends it down to 3 wide into turn 1. They're 3 wide for the lead, and now Schumacher goes into the lead. But they're still 3 wide for 3rd place. EDP on top, Homeland in the middle, and Von Raleigh on top as they go up the mountain for the first time. All 3 of Michael Schumacher's teammates have already won early in the season. A win here today will lock him into the championship in Miami. Schumacher with the lead early here today at Mount Pocono, but we're still on lap 1. As Jeremy Clarkson will go to the high lane, he'll get a huge burst of speed, and Schumacher will have to go up and block him, and he just barely does. As they come down turn 3, these 2 playoff drivers are trying to battle for a chance to be in Miami. If you win, you're automatically locked into the championship. As Michael Schumacher will lead us here on lap 1, but the caution is out and we'll have to check the replay. On top of the mountain, Gustavo Fring goes downhill following Bell. As they head down the hill, going into turn 3, still no wreck yet. In turn 3, and there's contact between Walter White and Gustavo Fring. Gustavo Fring spins in front of the whole field, and there's a huge pile up. Contact between Walter White and his teammate Gustavo Fring here on lap 1, and the caution is out. We'll see the replay from Walter White's perspective. He's going down the hill, and he rams into McQueen, makes contact, and he just gets loose. Gustavo Fring hits him, and it just all kicks off from there. Multiple drivers involved, including 2 playoff drivers. Here's the aerial view. Lightning McQueen is slow on the top lane. Walter White sends it straight wide with Soldier Boy. He hits McQueen, and he's loose, and Gustavo Fring hits him, and everyone just piles in. We already have a wreck on lap 1. Another aerial view. Here's Antonio Brown. He sees a wreck up ahead, goes to high lane, squeezes by the gap, and he just barely survives the wreck. AB, the quick reaction time with that wreck, and he's able to avoid it just barely. A great move by him to survive that wreck. 8 drivers were involved in that wreck, including playoff drivers Lightning McQueen and Walter White, and they'll have to start the restart from the back of the field. All 8 drivers are still in the race as we head to lap 6 of this race, here at Mount Pocono. Schumacher has led the first 5 laps of this race, and looks to continue that here today. As we enter turn 1, Homelander side by side with the EDP, and Jeremy Clarkson right behind Michael Schumacher for the lead. Going up the hill, and EDP will pass Homelander for 4th place. And now EDP is tracking down Von Riley. He'll go to his inside, up the hill, and he's trying to pass Von Riley for 3rd place. Can he go from 5th to 3rd in 1 lap? They're side by side, entering to the top of the hill. EDP with a huge burst of speed, and he's up into 3rd place. And Von Riley won't let him off that easy, and Von Riley's in 3rd place. Our top 5 is currently Schumacher in 1st place, Clarkson in 2nd place, Von Riley in 3rd place, EDP in 4th, and Homelander 5th, as we go through turn 3. And now, as they enter the front straightaway, Michael Schumacher will lead his 6th lap of the race. We're on to lap 7. Sergio Bell and Soldier Boy are side by side for 8th place as we head into turn 1. Now the Stig is on the inside of Benjamin, and Homelander's on the inside of EDP. Multiple people trying to pass for position here as we head up the hill, and Soldier Boy with a huge burst of speed in that higher lane. Homelander's in 5th place with Benjamin right behind him as we head to the top of the hill. And EDP's on the inside of Von Riley for 3rd place. They'll be side by side going downhill. And now Homelander is going to try to challenge EDP for 4th place. He's on his outside. Does he have enough speed on the high lane? They're side by side entering turn 3, and Benjamin's on the high lane trying to help Homelander pass EDP. They're drafting together. And now Homelander is past EDP for 4th place. And now he's set his sights on Von Riley. He crosses over to the inside of Von Riley as we head to lap 8. EDP is now pushing Homelander, trying to pass Von Riley, entering turn 1. They're side by side through turn 1. Homelander is trying to get past him, but Von Riley using that higher lane to get past him. The higher lane is definitely better for passing here at Mount Pocono. Michael Schumacher has led every single lap so far. He's trying to win here today and get himself into Miami. Von Riley in 3rd place is right behind Jeremy Clarkson as he now goes to the high lane. Will he be able to pass Jeremy Clarkson outside lane? They're going down the hill and Clarkson goes out to block him. He won't be able to pass him this lap, but he's getting closer and closer to Jeremy Clarkson in 2nd place as they go down the hill. As we head to lap 9 of this race, Von Riley is right behind Jeremy Clarkson. Any little mistake made by Jeremy Clarkson and Von Riley can get past him. Entering turn 1, and Von Riley go to the inside of Jeremy Clarkson and he tries to punch Jeremy Clarkson out of the way. They're side by side going through turn 1, but it doesn't work. Jeremy Clarkson's already got back into his position. And now Homelander will attempt to pass Von Riley for 3rd place. Going up the hill, they're side by side. Which driver will EDP try to help? Now EDP will go to the inside to help Homelander. They're working together, but it's not going to work. Von Riley has passed him, and now he's trying to challenge Jeremy Clarkson for 2nd place. And Jeremy Clarkson will go up to block, and Jeremy Clarkson stays in 2nd place, but Von Riley once again has failed to get to 2nd place. As we head to lap 10 of this race, and now Homelander will go to the inside of Von Riley. He's trying to pass once again for 3rd place. Can he do it? As we enter turn 1, EDP goes down to help him once again. Von Riley try to block Homelander, but it's too late. They're side by side going up the hill, and Von Riley will stick into 3rd place. Now he's trying to go to the outside of Jeremy Clarkson and it won't work. Now he goes to the inside of Jeremy Clarkson. They are side by side going up the hill. A crossover move made by Von Riley, and now he's trying to get into 2nd place, and he's not working so far. As we reach the top of the hill, every position matters for these playoff drivers. They're side by side. And Jeremy Clarkson with a big burst of speed on the top lane. Top lane is definitely the best lane. Now Homelander and Benjamin drafting together. Now Benjamin goes to the inside to help Von Riley. Homelander and Von Riley side by side for 3rd place. And Homelander will finally get past Von Riley. Homelander will finally get into 3rd place as we head to lap 11 of this race. Now he goes to the inside of Jeremy Clarkson. They're side by side for 2nd place. Can Homelander go from 4th to 2nd in less than half a lap? EDP makes it 3 wide behind them. And Homelander passes Jeremy Clarkson on the inside lane. Homelander has gone from 4th to 2nd. On a track that is so hard to pass, Homelander has gone from 4th to 2nd in less than half a lap. Homelander is making it look easy. And Von Riley getting pressure from Benjamin for 4th place. And Von Riley will stick in 4th place. But he is outside of the top 3 now that Homelander passed him. Every position matters here in the playoffs. But that cost Von Riley a chance at getting a championship in Miami. And now the Stig and Benjamin are side by side for 5th place. And it's just getting passed by both Benjamin and EDP. They're now trying to pass Von Riley. And Von Riley and Jeremy Clarkson go out the block just in time. Going through turn 3 here at Mount Pocono. And now Benjamin will go to the inside of Von Riley. Will Von Riley lose yet another position here? They're side by side entering turn 1. Both of these drivers won earlier this season. Now they're side by side trying to get into the championship. And Von Riley will pass him on the outside. Von Riley stays in 4th place. And now EDP is getting closer to Benjamin. Will he make a move? There it is. He crosses over, trying to pass on the inside lane. And now Soldier Boy's going to help him. The regular season champ and the Daytona 500 champ trying to work together to pass Benjamin as we go up the hill. And now Soldier Boy goes up to help Benjamin. Stig goes down to help EDP. At the top of the hill, we have tandem drafting here at Mount Pocono, folks. And Benjamin will hold on to 5th place while Soldier Boy is side by side with the Stig. As we go down the hill, Soldier Boy has passed the Stig and now he's side by side with the EDP going through turn 3, and Soldier Boy has passed the EDP. Soldier Boy is now up to 6th place as we head to lap 13. And for Michael Schumacher, all of his teammates have won already this season. Soldier Boy won the opening race at Daytona. Then Vaughn Riley won at Bristol Square, and then his team owner Crosshair won at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And now Michael Schumacher is trying to become the final driver for Crosshair Petronas Patriot Racing to win a race this season. They can become the first team to have all 4 drivers win a race this season. A win here today for Michael Schumacher would automatically lock him into the championship race in Miami. And he looks good so far. He's led all 13 laps so far, and right now he's the second place Homelander. As Michael Schumacher enters turn 3 here at Mount Pocono, his teammate Crosshair led every single lap of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Schumacher's looking to do the same thing here at Mount Pocono. He will lead the 13th lap of this race as we head to lap 14 of 30. And now Benjamin, right behind Vaughn Riley. He's going to go to his inside for 4th place. They're side by side entering turn 1. EDP goes to the bottom lane. Soldier Boy goes to the top lane. It's once again tandem drafting here at Mount Pocono. And Vaughn Riley is going to hold on to 4th place. And now it looks like Soldier Boy is trying to get an attack here against Benjamin. The Stig and EDP are side by side as Soldier Boy goes to the inside of Benjamin. They're all side by side heading up the hill. The Stig trying to pass EDP for 7th place. Soldier Boy trying to pass Benjamin for 5th place. We're seeing tandem drafting here once again. It's like an old super speedway race as they head through the hill. Who will win this battle as Benjamin and the Stig drafting together to pass Soldier Boy and EDP using the high lane. Benjamin stays in 5th place and the Stig goes from 8th to 6th place in one move. Soldier Boy's down to 7th place and EDP's down to 8th place. All the drivers in the top 8 are playoff drivers. The 2 playoff drivers of McQueen and Walter White are at the back of the field. As we're now halfway done with this race, lap 15 of 30. The field is definitely starting to spread out here. And now the Stig's trying to make another move. Will he get the 5th place? They're going to be 3 wide here for a moment, and Vaughn Riley is going to get out of there. But now they're side by side between Benjamin and the Stig, and the Stig's pass does not work. And Benjamin will move to the inside of Vaughn Riley. They're side by side for 4th place. It's been almost impossible to pass someone on the inside lane so far in this race. But Benjamin just might do it there. And he does. Benjamin's into the top 4. And now the Stig behind him is going to try to pass Vaughn Riley once again. But Vaughn Riley is now side by side with Benjamin. I may have spoken too soon. Vaughn Riley is going to try to get his 4th place back, but it's not going to work. Benjamin is going to be in the top 4. Going through turn 3 now. And Vaughn Riley is going to try to go to the outside of Benjamin, but Benjamin blocks him just in time as we go to lap 16. Over halfway through this race, and now the Stig will go to the inside of Vaughn Riley. The Stig once again trying to pass him. The Stig trying to get into the top 5 here. They're side by side through turn 1. Benjamin goes to the bottom side. He decides to block the Stig instead of Vaughn Riley. And now Soldier Boy and EDP drafting here together, trying to pass the Stig. EDP will abandon Soldier Boy and goes to the top lane to help the Stig through the hill. No one is helping Soldier Boy in the top lane, and the Stig will stay in the top 6. And now EDP will be side by side with Soldier Boy, the Daytona 500 champ and the regular season champ, side by side through turn 3. And EDP will pass Soldier Boy for 7th place. We're now heading to lap 17 of this race. Schumacher is still dominating this race. He's 1.5 seconds over Homelander, and he's 4 seconds ahead of EDP. And 8th place Soldier Boy is 4 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Jeremy Clarkson is getting on Homelander as we go up the hill. They'll be side by side. Jeremy Clarkson trying to get into 2nd place here. All of the top 3 drivers have never won a race this season, and this could decide who wins. And Homelander will stick in the 2nd place. That higher lane is definitely the better lane here at Mount Pocono. You definitely want to use that lane to pass people. And for Phantom Motorsports, no one on their team has won a race this yet, but could Jeremy Clarkson do it? EDP and the Stig side by side for 6th place going through turn 3, and EDP is going to pass the Stig on the outside lane, and he's up to the 6th place. And now he's setting the sights on Vaughn Riley. as we head to lap 18 of 30. Will he try to make his move here on the front straightaway? And he will. He's going to the inside of Vaughn Riley as we enter turn 1. Will he be able to pass him? They're side by side, and Vaughn Riley will be able to get past the EDP, and EDP will stay in 6th place. EDP tried to move up 2 positions, and half a lap didn't work. Michael Schumacher is more than a second and a half ahead of 2nd place Homelander. And as we get to the top of the hill, there you see the massive drop from the top of the hill to the bottom. None of the drivers want to fall down here at Mount Pocono. Michael Schumacher is only 11 laps away from getting his first ever victory here in this series, and he'll get into the championship in Miami. As he exits turn 3 and on to lap 19 of this race. Here's the battle for 5th place. EDP is once again trying to get into the top 5 here today and pass Vaughn Riley as he goes to the inside. Will he be able to pass him here on this lap? He goes back behind Vaughn Riley. What's he doing here? Oh my goodness, he just pumps Vaughn Riley out of the way. He puts a bumper to Vaughn Riley. And now EDP and the Stig will pass him on the bottom lane. Is there now a beef between EDP and Vaughn Riley after that move? Every position matters in the playoffs, every point matters, and the EDP just showed us why there. He just bumped Vaughn Riley out of the way to try to get his first top 5 of the playoffs. And the Stig will not be able to get past Vaughn Riley. EDP is down in 5th place, Vaughn Riley is down in 6th place, and the Stig is down in the 7th place. Jeremy Clarkson is getting pressure from Benjamin and EDP. I was headed to lap 20, or 2/3 of the way through this race. Schumacher and Homelander are way ahead of the rest of the field. As we head into turn 1, and Benjamin will go to the inside of Jeremy Clarkson for 3rd place. EDP goes with them, but it's not going to work for them. EDP smells blood in the water. He's right behind Benjamin. Will he try to pass him here? He goes to his outside, going up the mountain. Now he's going to cross over to his inside. EDP right behind Benjamin. Will he do the same move that he did to Vaughn Riley? No, he goes to his inside. Benjamin and EDP, side by side, the 2 winners earlier this season. Benjamin's now side by side with Jeremy Clarkson. Is he going to be able to pass him? Jeremy Clarkson goes up to block him, and he almost got to Jeremy Clarkson there. I did not expect that. 1 second he was side by side with EDP, and I was putting pressure on Jeremy Clarkson for 3rd place. Going through turn 3, and now Benjamin goes to Jeremy Clarkson's inside. They're side by side. Lap 21. Will Benjamin be able to get to a podium finish with a top 3 finish here today, as he's side by side with Jeremy Clarkson? Going through turn 1, they're side by side, with Jeremy Clarkson holds on to 3rd place, and Benjamin fails to get into the top 3. And now EDP putting pressure on Benjamin. He's trying to pass him for 4th place. Just when Benjamin thought he was going to the top 3, EDP's putting pressure and trying to pass him for 4th place. No one's helping EDP on the bottom lane. He's not even getting close to passing Benjamin as he gets to the top of the hill. And Benjamin, now with the high line, is going to pass EDP. And now he's putting pressure on Clarkson. He's getting closer and closer to Clarkson. And Jeremy Clarkson's going to have to block him. And he does, just barely in time. And Benjamin almost passed Jeremy Clarkson. And now Vaughn Riley passes the EDP for 5th place. And Vaughn Riley is back in the top 5 after EDP pumped him out of the way for 5th place. Is there now a rivalry between the 2 of them? Lap 22 of this race. And now Benjamin will once again go to the inside of Jeremy Clarkson. Can he do it this lap? These 2 have been fighting over and over again for 3rd place here today. EDP goes to the bottom of the hill, Benjamin. And now with Vaughn Riley and Jeremy Clarkson drafting together, Vaughn Riley might be able to pass Benjamin here. And Vaughn Riley now has passed EDP and Benjamin in less than half a lap. He's gone from 6th to 4th place. EDP is going to try to go down to block the Stig, and it doesn't work in time. They're going to be side by side. It's been very hard to pass on bottom lane, but the Stig's able to do it. EDP's gone from the top 5 to 7th place in a very short amount of time. But now he's trying to go back into 6th place, so he's side by side with the Stig, going down the hill, and EDP will not be able to do it as the Stig goes up to block him. Through turn 3, and they're going to be right behind each other. The Stig hits the curb a bit, but he's fine. And Benjamin will go to the inside of Vaughn Riley as we hit to lap 23. Benjamin is trying to get back into 5th place. Vaughn Riley passed him earlier for it. And now Benjamin is trying to get his revenge here, going through turn 1. And Vaughn Riley will hold on to 4th place here. The Stig moves to the inside of Benjamin. Benjamin thought about passing Vaughn Riley, but he's going to stick behind him as we go up the mountain. They're side by side for 5th place. The Stig's trying to make it 2 cars in the top 5 for Fanta Motorsports. EDP is going to use the outside line to help Benjamin pass the Stig. And now EDP is going to try to go in the middle of them. He's going to try to send it 3 wide, and it's not going to work, and EDP goes back up to help Benjamin. Benjamin's now side by side with Von Riley. Will he be able to get his position back from Von Riley for 4th place? And he won't. Von Riley goes up and blocks him. These two have been fighting for multiple laps here at Mount Pocono as we head to lap 24 of this race. They caught up to 2nd place Homelander, but Michael Schumacher is nearly 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the field here. Benjamin goes to the inside of Von Riley once again. They're side by side for 4th place. Will it work here? No, it won't. And once again, Von Riley will hold on to 4th place. EDP goes to the inside of the Stig. He's once again trying to get back into 6th place. No one's helping EDP on the inside lane, and the Stig and Benjamin are drafting on the top lane. EDP and the Stig are side by side for 6th place. EDP gets ahead of him, the Stig gets right back. Benjamin and the Stig using the high lane to draft past EDP, and they'll be able to defend from EDP as they enter turn 3. We're now heading to lap 25 of this race. Von Riley right behind Jeremy Clarkson. They'll be side by side as they head to the start-finish line. And Von Riley trying to get into the top 3 here. And I don't think it's going to work, and he's going to go back behind Jeremy Clarkson. As they enter turn 1, our top 10 are Schumacher in 1st, Homelander in 2nd, Clarkson in 3rd, Von Riley in 4th, Benjamin in 5th, the Stig in 6th, EDP in 7th, Soldier Boy in 8th, Chad in 9th, and Sergio Bell in 10th. Benjamin will go to the inside of Von Riley as we head to the top of the mountain. They'll be side by side, and the Stig will go down to the bottom to help Benjamin. But Von Riley, using that top lane, which is the best lane here at this track, is going to get a huge burst of speed. And now he's fighting Jeremy Clarkson for 3rd place, and Clarkson's going to have to go up and block him, and he just barely does. Going through turn 3, he's right on his bumper. The battle for the top 3 is heating up here at Mount Pocono, but the leader, Michael Schumacher, is over 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the field as he has 5 laps to go. And Benjamin will try to go to the inside of Von Riley entering turn 1. Clarkson, Von Riley, and Benjamin all right behind each other going through turn 1 as they now go up the mountain. Benjamin on the inside of Von Riley. Now the Stig on the inside of Benjamin. They're 3 wide going up the mountain. Benjamin goes back to the outside lane. He's trying not to get passed by the Stig, and he's working together with Von Riley to draft with him. Now EDP's on the bottom lane drafting with the Stig. Once again, there's tandem drafting here at Mount Pocono. They're side by side on top of the mountain. Von Riley and EDP using the outside lane to draft with them. That outside lane is really OP, and they're able to get past them. Jeremy Clarkson has caught up with Homelander. He's right behind them for 2nd place. Benjamin right behind Von Riley for 4th place. They're all 2 by 2 by 2 as we head to 4 laps to go here at Mount Pocono. Benjamin's going back to the inside of Von Riley for 4th place once again. And now the Stig's going to send it 3 wide into turn 1 for 4th place. Very close battle here as Von Riley will hold on the 4th place. The Stig and Benjamin will go to the inside of Von Riley. Benjamin goes back up to the top lane, but the Stig is still side by side with Benjamin. And EDP will stick with Benjamin on the top lane, the 2 road course winners working together here on top of the mountain. And the Stig's able to get past Benjamin. The Stig now into the top 5. And now Benjamin using the top lane to pass him once again. And EDP working with the Stig is not helping him whatsoever. In fact, Soldier Boy is almost caught up with him. The Stig goes back up to the top lane. EDP goes up to block Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy in 8th place is pressuring EDP for 7th place. Hill Schumacher is almost 4 seconds ahead of the rest of the field as we head to 3 laps to go. And now Benjamin will go to the inside of Von Riley. They'll be side by side for 4th place going down the front straight as they go into turn 1. And Von Riley will hold on to the 4th position so far as we head up the hill. The Stig will move to the bottom lane. He'll try to be side by side with Benjamin for 5th place. Will the Stig be able to pass him for 5th place? Again, Benjamin's on the outside lane, which is a preferred lane. You can pass a lot better there. The Stig's catching up to Benjamin as he reaches the crest of the hill. And he's going to be able to pass him, and he'll go to 5th place. But no, Benjamin fights back, and Benjamin will stay in 5th place. EDP now threatening the Stig for 6th place. And now Benjamin side by side with Von Riley. Can he finally pass him for 5th place using the outside lane? Will he get him here? And they're side by side still, and he gets him. And now Benjamin is now into 5th place as we head to 2 laps to go here at Mount Pocono. Michael Schumacher is 4.5 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. As they enter turn 1, Homelander is second, Jeremy Clarkson third, Benjamin fourth. Jeremy Clarkson will go to the inside of Homelander. Will he be able to pass Homelander here in turn 1? It does not work at all. Homelander will stay in second place. Now Benjamin is right behind Jeremy Clarkson for third place. And now Benjamin makes a move. They're going to be side by side heading up the hill. Will Benjamin be able to pass Clarkson on the inside lane? The hardest way to pass here at this track. They're still side by side on the crest of the hill. And now Clarkson side by side with Homelander for second place. Benjamin side by side with Von Riley for third place. And Benjamin will go out to block Von Riley. Von Riley almost went to the wall there. As they exit turn 3 and head to the white flag for the final lap at Mount Pocono. And EDP will be side by side with the Stig for 6th place on the front straightaway. Every position matters here in the playoffs. The EDP will go back behind the Stig, and now the Benjamin will be side by side with Jeremy Clarkson for 3rd place as we head through turn 1 for the final time. Homelander in 2nd place will lead this pack up the mountain. There you see they got to 1st place in a helicopter as crashed into Mount Pocono on the final lap. Benjamin is right behind Clarkson as they reach the crest of the hill. Benjamin on the inside of Jeremy Clarkson, his final attempt to get in 3rd place. Will it work out for him? Jeremy Clarkson now side by side with Homelander for 2nd place. Will he be able to pass him on the final turn of this race? And he won't. Homelander will go out to block him, and Clarkson almost is into the wall. Michael Schumacher led every single lap here today at Mount Pocono, and he'll win by almost 5 seconds. A dominant victory here today for Michael Schumacher. He'll now race for a championship in Miami. We now see the battle for 5th place. Von Riley on the inside, the Stig on his outside. Will he be able to pass him using the outside lane? They'll be side by side for the final time. Who will get 5th place? And it will be Von Riley, just barely. Schumacher led all 50 laps here today at Mount Pocono. Schumacher wins and will go to Miami. Homelander in 2nd place, Jeremy Clarkson in 3rd, Benjamin in 4th place, Von Riley in 5th place, the Stig in 6th place, EDP in 7th place, Soldier Boy in 8th place. Walter White in 25th after wrecking on lap 1 here at Mount Pocono. And in dead last is Lightning McQueen after being in that wreck earlier in the race with Walter White. That means he'll get 0 points here at Mount Pocono. This tremendously hurts his chances of getting to the championship in Miami. By getting the win here today at Mount Pocono, Michael Schumacher will automatically be in the championship race in Miami. Homelander is in 2nd place with 547 points and 10 points above the cut line. 3rd place is EDP with 546 points and he's 9 points above the cut line. 4th is Jeremy Clarkson. 4th is Jeremy Clarkson with 543 points. He's 6 points above the cut line. 5th place is Benjamin. He has 542 points and he's 5 points above the cut line. 6th in points is Von Riley with 537 points. He's 5 points below the cut line. Soldier Boy has 532 points. He's 10 points below the cut line. The Stig is in 8th place. He has 530 points and he's 12 points below the cut line. Walter White, he was in that wreck earlier in the race. That cost him. He has 520 points and he's 22 points up below the cut line. And Lightning McQueen, dead last. That's going to hurt him a lot. He's basically a must-win scenario. 502 points, 40 points below the cut line. Still 2 more playoff races until Miami. And here are your playoff standings for the rest of the field who are already eliminated from the playoffs.